Hello everybody, how is it going? I am Lucas and we are going to be looking at my G&L Legacy Special Strat today. Now this G&L came to me in a very unique kind of way. I had a Strat and I sold it because I wanted to get another 7-string guitar, and I actually sold one of my other guitars and I was in the market for a Strat again, and my friend who goes through tons and tons of gear, he's like, hey man, I just ordered this really cool G&L Strat that's pretty unique if you want it. And he kind of told me about it and I was like, dude, send it to me. And I'm so glad I bought this thing because it is really fantastic. So let me run down the specs for you a little bit and then we'll get into more detail how it sounds on a few different other settings. So it is a basswood body. It has a hard rock maple neck. It has some G&L locking tuners, which is pretty unique because G&L really doesn't put locking tuners on their guitars very much. And now this is a custom shop Legacy, so it's a custom ordered one, so it's a little bit different than what you would be able to find if you would order one online, for example, that's pre-made. It has an ebony fretboard, which is really cool because they don't really put ebony on all their stuff. And something that is super unique to it is that it has medium jumbo stainless steel frets. Now when I'm looking for a guitar, I definitely have to have two things 99% of the time. I have to have stainless steel frets and I have to have locking nuts. Those are just the things that I really love. Like locking nuts, they make things so easy. When you're trying to string your guitar up, you literally put it through, you pull it, you lock it, you clip it, you can change strings super fast. And it is really great. It has a 12-inch radius on it, and I'm gonna actually throw up all of the specs from the sheet that it came with so you can you can look at it and you can see all the really fine details of it. One thing that is different though is it came with the G&L Blade single humbuckers, but the previous owner before my friend got it, he actually swapped those out for some DiMarzios. So you have a DiMarzio injector in the bridge and an injector in the neck, and you have an Area 61 in the middle, and they actually sound very fantastic. I am in love with the neck pickup. The neck pickup sounds so good. It sounds really bassy, and what I mean by bassy, it has a lot of thick low end to it, and it just sounds fantastic. I hope it's coming through the video. It sounds so good to me. So I'm actually going to run through the different positions and let you hear what it sounds like. But before I get to that, there's actually something else I forgot to address. So it has two tone pots in it, but the tone pots are treble and you have a bass one back here. So let me let you hear it. So you're gonna have no. As you can hear, it cuts the bass, and I know that may seem kind of dumb or trivial, but I've never actually played a guitar that lets you cut the bass like that. And that is super fantastic because if you're playing live or if you're playing on a setup that you're not particularly used to and you're in a hurry and there's a whole lot of bass and you're not liking it, all you can do is zoop, turn it down and you can get it right in that area that you want. And another thing that we need to talk about is this bridge. The G&L's own bridge, and it is super fantastic. It's called the DF Vibrato Bridge. I absolutely love this bridge. I have hardly had to tune this guitar since I've gotten it. I have tuned it under 10 times. I live, in the South, so the weather fluctuations isn't as super harsh as it is up north where it's super cold, but this thing holds tune fantastic. It's so great with locking tuners, and the bridge is fantastic. I don't really use the tremolo bar very much, but whenever we play some lead tones, I'll kind of mess with a little bit and show you how it snaps right back in the tune. So let me play a little bit for you and I'll go through the pickups right quick. There isn't really a bad position whenever you're going through it. The bridge is very bright and it has very twangy, and I really like using the bridge pickup whenever I'm playing something as an amp that's really dark. I'll just flip to that and it usually mellows things out. But I live pretty much on the neck pickup on here because it sounds so very fantastic to me. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to play you some dirty tones. I'm gonna get you some lead tones, gonna get you some tones with some delay, some spacey delay. It's gonna be very tasty. So let me switch patches really quick, and everything that you're hearing is coming from my Axe-Fx 3. I have got my patches switched, and the first thing that we're gonna check out some dirty tones, something with a little grit on it. I think it sounds absolutely fantastic whenever you're going into some crunch. Just like we did in the clean tone, I'll run through the different positions through the pickups. As you can hear in the bridge pickup, pretty much all of the low end goes away compared to you get a real twangy tone whenever you're going on the bridge. But like I said, I really love the neck pickup for just about everything. All right, let's hear it on my lead patch. All right, let's get some leads. The neck pickup Sounds so great. Especially, I know I keep harping on it, but it really sounds great for leads. It's nice and it's thick. I really hope that's coming through because I think it sounds absolutely fantastic. Oh, another thing I promised you, I'm gonna demonstrate the bridge for you. So I'm gonna do some stuff with the whammy bar, and I'll show you how the bridge snaps everything back into tune. That was the wrong knob. Yeah, it snaps right back in the tune when you're abusing the crap out of it with the whammy bar. And like I said, I don't typically use the whammy bar all that much, but if I need to, it snaps right back in the tune. All right, so we've heard it with some lead tones. Let's move on to some more spacey ambient stuff. Okay, this is gonna be my dirty delay setting. I have the delay before the amps and for the amp, and it gets kind of crunchy. Okay, now we're gonna move on to some more delay type stuff, but it's gonna be a little cleaner and a little spacey. Ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna wrap things up for my G&L Legacy Special. One thing I didn't cover, which I should have talked about when I was talking about the neck, I really love how the neck feels. It's nice and thick, and it's really beefy. And this is the third or fourth Strat that I've owned over the course of my guitar life, and I have to say, this is one of my favorites. I love how the neck pickup sounds. I love how the neck feels. It's thick without being too thick. It feels really good in my hands. Stainless steel frets, locking tuners. It's absolutely fantastic. I think people kind of overlook G&L whenever you're looking for a Strat, but I would implore you, definitely check them out because this thing is fantastic. I love the way it plays. I love the way it feels. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you own a G&L? Do you want to own a G&L? Let me know. But as for me, thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to have to be out. Peace.